Upon joining the game, we can see there's a global leaderboard with some crazy numbers. People with billions of dollars, but what stands at the most at the very top? A person named Kiromye with $519 trillion. So, I was curious. So I went over to Discord, tried to ping the username, but had no luck. Luckily, I remember the second richest person on the leaderboard, well, used to be, and I was able to get in contact with him. And this is the story of the richest player in Draven Empire. Yo, what's good, Voyage?
Hello?
That is insane. $590 trillion. Alright, so here we are with Voyage and Kiromye. So let's get straight into it. How did you guys make all this money?
So, when you say make all of this money, we really didn't. When we first started to play this game back then, when Burgess, the previous owner of this game, used to own this game, it used to be Wayford, which is like this, but like very, very suburban life.
Right.
So, we were friends with Burgess. We met him through mutual friends because me and we have all these connections through because we know the owner of Greenville, the owners of Southwest Florida, and everything. And because of that, back then it was like kind of customary to just give your friends all of this money. So because of that, we somehow got trillions of dollars just from Burgess.
Dang, that's insane. So like, when did you guys exactly meet Burgess? Like, do you guys recall?
Kiromye, do you recall? Because for me, I don't really know. I think we somehow knew Burgess through mutual friends because that community was very close, and because of that we joined Wayford, met Burgess, and since we're completely chill with like all of his other friends, we just talked. Yeah, around 2019 or so.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense because that's when like the game started out. Yeah, that makes sense. So going back to like 2019, what exactly like made you guys get into the game at first, you know, because it was upcoming like during that time. It was not what it is now. So what made you like initially get into Draven Empire, both of you guys?
Yeah, for me it was primarily because of Burgess. We had friends, he knows Burgess, and because of that we just started to play because all of our friends were playing Draven Empire back then.
Okay, so that makes sense. It was kind of like a mutual friend thing, and then everybody started playing the game back then. Okay, that makes sense. So you guys said that you played a lot in 2019 when the game started out, but you guys still actively play the game, like even a little bit, or?
I mean, besides looking at the new updates, the last time I even played this game was like a few months ago. I don't really have that kind of passion anymore for me to be on like Roblox or like be within like all these driving games, because the whole culture of it kind of changed for me. Because back then it was all of our friends used to like play these games because we're still in like high school, early into college, but now since we're all like adults now, we don't really have the time to just play this game.
Got you. So you would say like just growing up and just getting older and like, you know, community not being like as tight as it was kind of just made you like stop playing like Roblox that much in general?
Yeah.
Now this is kind of like a different question, but what would you guys say is your rarest car that you guys have?
I don't even know. I think it's the Roblox Jeep, the green car from the
the classic event, or you're talking about, I think you're talking about this. I know you also have a Tesla Roadster. That's kind of rare. You don't really see that much. Yeah. No, they haven't sold it for a minute, actually. It's been off sale for a while, actually, yeah. Wait, what did Kiromye say? I couldn't even tell you have too many cars from one time I played the game. Yo, wait, that's actually another question. How many cars do you guys have? You can actually check if you go over to the vehicle thing and click collections. How many cars do you guys have?
17.
Dang, only 17? Oh my god, that's crazy. 107 out of 203? Dang, yeah.
Yeah, because that's the thing. I don't well, Kiromye probably played this game a lot more when she realized she had this amount of money. But for me, I didn't really click in that, oh, I was rich in this game, because as soon as I came back from playing this game just because of this classic Roblox event, I didn't really click how much money I actually had until people started to tell me, why do you have so much money? How do you accumulate all this money? And because of that, it just didn't really stick with me until I got banned.
Yeah. No, yeah, about all 107 during the classic event. Oh, dang. So you haven't really played that much like since then? Dang. Yo, that was like a whole year ago, man. Time flies. That is insane. Now, I need to know, like, because this is insane just to see here. Like, I don't know, Voyage, you don't have the 5 billion anymore, but Kiromye with the 519 trillion. What do people say when you guys like join a server, or like at least when you started joining servers when you had the money, Voyage? Like, what do people say to you guys when you join a server?
The last time I had all of the money, people, I can't say this before in the last question, but people were telling me, how did you get this much money?
Yeah.
Are you a hacker? Are you an explorer? And I just tell them, oh, I was just friends with the owner, and they didn't believe me because how can this person have $1 trillion basically?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, same, except I also got people asking for money, even though I don't think that's a feature in the game. Yeah, it's not a feature. I get that. Us YouTubers, we get that often. If you have a lot of money, yeah, they literally just ask that. That's insane, bro.
If Kiromye would to just give someone like $1 trillion, it'll be like second place at this point.
Yeah, they'd probably get banned, bro. That would not be good at all. I think it's funny also how like people don't even like grasp the fact that you can actually like give away money and stuff, because they don't even know like there's like old owners, you know, like Borges and stuff. They just know Vodet, so they're like confused when you tell them that you got money from one owner.
Yeah, because whenever I heard the name, like, what's his name again? That's the thing. I don't even know.
Borges? Borges?
No, the new owner.
Oh, Vodets? Yeah, Vodets.
Yeah. Like, whenever someone like would to like tell me that name, I don't even like can put a face to it or like know who he is, compared to like Borges, which all my friends, Kiromye and I, we all know who Borges is.
100%. Yeah, I mean, Vodets is like a whole company, so it's not really just one face to it. I mean, I guess you could say the CEO, but Borges is more like an actual person, you know? So, looking back, do you guys think Draven Empire has changed for the better or the worse? Since you guys literally played from the start, now we're 6 years later in 2025, would you guys say that it has changed for the better or for the worse? Like, what would be some pros and cons you guys would say?
I'm trying to think from the time when I was playing Wayport to now, but I feel like, honestly for me, it's kind of too generic of a driving game. I do appreciate how much effort they are putting into like brand endorsements or like NASCAR, for example, of this, but at the same time, it's gotten to a point where all of these like driving simulators that we have today all kind of feel the same.
Yeah, that makes sense. I honestly do get that. I mean, like, a lot of, you know, like, kind of the methods or whatever you do, the formula, and like, you do that in car games, they're pretty basic, you know, just, I don't know, get in the game, make money, grind, get some cars. It can get a little bit repetitive. What do you think about this, Kiromye? I think it changed in a way that makes it more marketable. I did prefer that dynamic of Wait For It more, but I understand it needs to change to make money. Okay, that makes sense. So, yeah, obviously, so for you guys, it's not as enjoyable anymore, but you guys also understand it. Okay.
Yeah, because back then, it was basically, when I talk about back then, it was just all of our friends just playing a game that, for example, when Borges made this Wait For It game, I mean, it was primarily to like get some money from DedX, whatever, but it was also for us to like come together, use our personal like slot cars.
Oh yeah, dude, there was a lot of slot cars. People have like admin and slot cars. That was such a different time back then. Yeah.
All used to like drive our own slot cars back then.
Wait, hold on. What slot cars did you guys have?
Oh my god, it's been ages since someone asked me that question. I think the last one I had was this Porsche 930.
Ooh, that's clean.
That was from like 2020. But other than that, I don't really recall what I did drive, but I think it was primarily traffic cars. Like, I remember I had this like Saab 92X Aero, and then another time I had a whole-on RV camper.
So what about you, Kiromye? Do you remember what slot cars you had? Or 718 GT4. That's actually clean. W car. So both of you guys had Porsches. That's actually pretty cool. Had a BMW 2 Series convertible and a Charger. What the heck? That's sick. That's actually sick. So you guys would kind of just say like everything was a lot more different because the game was fresh and like not as serious, so you guys like enjoyed it a lot more.
Yeah. Back then, the concept of actually making money off of Roblox was completely unknown to anyone, but as soon as like Roblox and DevX started to like gain popularity, it kind of like commercialized Roblox in general.
That's actually a very, very good point. Sorry to interrupt you, but that's actually a very good point. Now we have now we have like these games like Grow Garden, and oh my god, bro, people are making billions of Robots. We have the Please Donate owner. He's 16, earning just billions of Robots. Like, so much more different now.
And it's gone to the point where because of that, I just feel like there isn't that kind of charm anymore. Understandably, you have these companies that want to make money off of Roblox, but back then it was just people made games just for the heart of it. They just wanted to put their imagination into a game. But now, you know, Grow Garden, all the games that you said, they're all very copy and paste.
Yeah, I get that. And last question that I have for you guys, so think about this one hard, but if Draven Empire shut down tomorrow, I know you guys don't really play it, but like, looking back, what would you miss the most? Like, what was a good memory for you guys? Like, what would you guys miss the most if this game were to shut down?
I think for me, it would probably be just having that kind of social point for all of our friends and I to join a game, drive around cool cars. But if it would to just get removed one day, I think I'll miss that kind of aspect of just connecting with other people.
Yeah, I got you. So like the memories that you guys made early on when the game was like new and fresh.
Very early on, yeah.
What about you, Kiromye? What would you say? I think I missed the memories the game holds as well. Okay, so similar for you guys. Kind of just starting out. I have no real connection to the new version. Hey, that makes sense. That's fair enough. That's basically it, guys. Thank you so much.